This week on ETalk, Matt and Danielle critique some of the best and worst looks in ETalk history. We discuss the iconic pop culture moments from this past spring. And we bid a fond farewell to all of our amazing seniors. All that and more coming up. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to ETalk, where we talk everything from LA to Elon. I'm Madison here with Avery, Shay, and our special guest host, Katie. Let's jump right into the hot gossip for this week.
Yes. So first of all, our beautiful senior.
Oh no! We're both leaving.
I know. I can't.
So sad.
I don't want to think about it. But I do want to think about finally they announced the new co-host for Live with Kelly, and it is Ryan Seacrest.
I know. I'm so
Could
excited.
not think of someone more perfect.
I know. He's amazing. He's so good on the radio. He's so fun, personable. I love it.
Yeah, always on red carpets. Yeah. You know, American Idol just ended.
I mean, he hosts everything.
He hosts everything.
Oh
he slides right in.
Yeah. That's why I'm kind of surprised, though, because he hosts everything, and I'm just. How does he have time? How does he have the time in the day?
Yeah.
That's what shocks me.
I'm wondering if. I mean, you put two iconic hosts on one show. I wonder what the ratings are going to be like now.
Well, what is he like? Who's going to take over all of his hosting responsibilities?
Apparently, he's still continuing to do them, and he's going to be flying back and forth from LA to New York.
Oh
I mean, he always does it, and I feel like he does that all the time. Anyways.
What's Michael Strahan up to?
Well, he's on Good Morning
Yeah,
America.
I was going to say,
which
he really
was a year ago. Almost a year ago.
Almost a year ago.
They were so great together. It's such a shame that he did that.
It really is such a shame.
I know.
It is.
But I'm really excited to see Ryan and Kelly together. That's going to be I think a dynamic duo that we're going to.
It's going to revitalize the show.
It's going to. You're exactly right. It's going to really.
Well, aren't they friends?
Sure.
I think
thought
so.
I mean,
sure.
like friends. I mean, I think they're going to have really good chemistry.
I think
he's so funny.
Oh, he's so funny.
She's really
so funny. I think it's going to be a great.
Their personalities will complement each other a lot.
Totally.
Well, another new revamp is
Some
Roseanne.
more revitalization.
Yeah.
So Roseanne, everyone, and by everyone I personally didn't watch Roseanne, but it has been kind of historically rated as one of the top sitcoms since it aired starting in the 80s and throughout the 90s, and it's still today ranked as like one of the top shows by like TV Guide, and it's potentially coming back. There is an 8-episode revival, and it's being shopped around to a couple networks, including its original network ABC, as well as Netflix. Did any of you guys watch Roseanne? How over revivals are you?
I'm a.
If it's
That's
like
a good
if
point.
it's a show that I didn't watch, I'm like not into it.
Yeah. I'm like, why did they make a revival? But if I did like it, obviously I want another one.
For me, Gilmore Girls, so excited. Everything else is kind of just fallen.
Well, because it's like we like.
I feel like
watching
Full
Gilmore
House
Girls.
never worked. The revival of that didn't work.
Is that still on?
What?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
It's
that's
on
the revival?
Netflix, the Fuller House.
Yeah.
It wasn't working.
Yeah.
So
I'm not into
my grandmother, I remember being a huge Roseanne fan.
That seems correct. With the demographics.
But I would
It's going to be a success.
with the demographics.
A lot of people are going to be watching on Netflix. Yeah.
I was never able to like really get into the show. It was a little too obnoxious. I don't know.
Yeah,
Rose.
Some people found it so
the
funny.
generations aren't around to watch
I'm
it.
not going to be watching it.
Good point. That's a good point.
Well, in
I don't know how it's
Roseanne,
gonna
I will
survive.
say she tweeted, and nothing's confirmed, of course, because it's still being shopped around. No one's officially attached. But she tweeted that she was very excited, and of course, if this happens, she would completely be on board. And she said that in the new political era that we're in, she thinks it could make for some great comedy and great jokes specifically. So I think that could be interesting.
it could be interesting. I think we're all really just waiting for a Friends revival. But
Oh my God.
I mean,
I
but
would
there's
die
but
and go
shows
down.
like Modern Family, and they do a great job. I feel like Roseanne won't be able to compete with it.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what Roseanne was about.
Well, it was praised for being a great depiction of kind of the average working class family, and that's what it was kind of known for.
kind of like what the middle is now.
But I love the middle,
yeah.
so
They do.
that's good comparison, I would say. So I don't know, especially if we're talking about aging demographics, if it's on Netflix. I don't know Netflix numbers.
My grandma
but
can barely like use the phone.
So
She's
that's
watching
another
Roseanne,
another thing that
is.
could kind of affect it, because the revivals that have been successful, whether or not they're good, they appeal to our generation and the nostalgia.
So something else new is
for appealing to new generations.
I was gonna say
DJ Khaled's new song, "I'm the One." It's featuring Lil Wayne, Justin Bieber, Chance the Rapper, and Quavo. Yeah,
That's gonna be so good.
anything new Chance. So I see Chance the Rapper first. Anything, it's like
I love
have
him.
to.
He's such a trailblazer.
When we
like,
talked
I
about the
give him so
Grammys,
much
you remember
credit.
how crazy I went?
Yeah.
This song, I literally went insane. I love it.
yeah.
This song is jam-packed with like the best like musical stars right now, like in that genre of
Well,
music.
DJ Khaled was saying that he was nervous to ask Justin Bieber to do a song with him because he's like, Justin Bieber is such a megastar. How can I compete with him? And when he showed him the song, he was like, dude, like, this is great. I'm going to do it. And it seemed really cute. Like, it was kind of a cute little
Great
story.
Justin
Well, DJ Khaled's like so famous.
Yeah,
he
How would
is.
he be nervous to ask Justin?
He was waiting for the right time in his like career path to be able to do it, and he felt like it was the right time. Like he was he's been recently super successful.
I was gonna say he doesn't seem very shy or nervous. He literally live
He works with
Snapchat the birth of his
everyone.
child. I don't think he's like afraid of anything.
That's so true.
I know.
So true. And then you have Lil Wayne and you have Chance.
I love them all so much.
Yeah.
Put that together.
and it also combines like new voices and some classic talent. Which
Yeah.
that'll be
Exactly.
exciting.
And I
Very
love Beeb,
exciting.
so we'll
It
see.
seemed, I mean, it's already been super popular. Like, I heard it all weekend.
I heard all weekend.
I didn't hear anything else. I loved it, though. It was good. Good reviews.
Song of the summer.
Yeah.
Probably.
It will be.
What do you
Yeah.
think's better, that
Calling it
song
now.
or the Harry Styles song? I love the Harry song.
I like the rappers, though.
I like I'm the One.
Yeah.
I'm a big.
That'll be interesting to see
I
which
guess we'll
one
have an
gets
ETalk
played.
poll.
We will have an ETalk.
Can
I
we
think I
call
like the
Song
Harry
of the
song
Summer?
better.
Yeah.
I know, I love
Well,
Harry.
live action news right now. The Met Gala
Yes.
is happening.
So the theme this year, and I cannot pronounce this, Rei Kawakaba or something. But she's a Japanese designer, so that's gonna be the theme. It's like really avant-garde. I'm so excited. But Kanye West is not gonna be there.
He will not be beside Kim, I
Yeah,
heard,
I'm
but
so
Chris
sad.
will. KJ will be there.
Ooh, okay.
KJ will be there.
Took a little sneak peek of some of the red carpet that's been streaming now, and I have to say, as expected, the fashion is so out there. Definitely,
crazy.
definitely not like formal or like grad. You're not gonna find your graduation dress in that, but
Well,
they're
you might. You never know. You never know.
not my graduation dress. But my favorite that stuck out to me was actress Laura Osnes's dress. The train is like this like rose pink, and it's like this huge train. It's like 3 times the size of her, but it's incredible.
I, for one, am super excited to see Kendall Jenner and Kylie.
Yeah.
Classic.
I haven't seen Kendall in public in a long time.
A long time. I know you haven't.
Well,
Pepsi.
I
In
know.
a good way.
I know. I haven't
I
seen
know.
her I haven't seen her on red carpet in a long time. I'm so excited. Last year's dress with the techno Vogue theme. Hers was my absolute favorite, so she always comes out.
I'm
I know.
excited to see Katy Perry host.
I am too.
That'll
After
be
everything that's
interesting.
been happening.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see. Well, I can't wait to watch it, see what outfits.
I know. I'm excited too.
I know. All right, well, coming up, our fashion experts, Matt and Danielle, review the fashion of our very own ETalkers. Don't go anywhere.
Wake the sun, tell him that I've begun to dream of things to come, and tell the trees not to look for me. I'm going to find some peace of mind. Wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun, wake the sun.
Hello ETalkers, welcome to ETalk Style Corner. I'm Matt and this is Danielle. We're ETalk's resident fashion experts. Today is our last fashion corner, so we are going to take a page out of Joan Rivers' book and roast or boast about the fashion choices of our fellow colleagues here on the show today.
Absolutely. And I'm going to be honest, it's a lot of roasting, heavy on the roasting.
Girl,
but I think we should start off by saying it's hard to find pictures to roast because we're such a well-dressed crew here at ETalk.
I will say that. I will concede.
But however, we're going to start off with our very own Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
In this lovely image. So Charlie is paired very short shorts with a gray t-shirt.
Now I can't say anything because I have pulled this before. Although it needs to be ironed or something.
And don't pair it with flip-flops. Man flops are not cute.
Oh, they're not cute at all.
No, and the hair, Charlie, it's not
needs
great.
to be brushed.
Not great. Next up we have Courtney. Courtney looks fabulous.
She does. This is very coffee shop chic.
It's very like schoolgirl, but like with a sweater.
Girl next door. I like it.
But the one thing
I'm getting Taylor Swift vibes.
Yeah, some serious classic Courtney T. Swift vibes. I hate the shoes, Court. I'm so sorry. The shoes with the socks. I don't know what
that
is
my
going
one
on.
problem with this.
Are you going into combat? Because that's what it looks like, and I hate it. All right, next is actually me and also Melissa. I just don't know what's going on with my socks.
It's like your socks and her shirt are like dating. Like
what's the stripes and that you are carrying on today in the grand tradition.
Right, exactly. It's just a lot. Her shirt, there's a lot happening there. It's like two shirts that she's stitched. It's like two shirts that she's stitched together.
Yeah, it's a lot of colors and a lot of stripes in like one segment.
It's a lot happening.
It's just bad. I'm gonna say it's just bad. And Melissa, you are just fabulous.
She is.
All right, and last but certainly not least is our very own Joe Del Vecchio in a fluorescent orange shirt.
I will say it's about 2 sizes too big.
Oh, it's bad.
And it needs to be tucked in with a belt.
Halloween was last semester, Joe. So this black and this orange situation, like I'm not about it. Hopefully our ETalkers have learned from these fashion faux pas. I know I'm gonna burn those socks and I'll burn Joe's shirt along with it. But that's all the time that we have for now. But tune in next time for more fashion expertise. Up next is the Spring Pop Culture Roundup. Stay tuned.
Hey guys, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Madison.
And this is the Mosley Minute.
Rachel, if you could skip any one of your finals, which one would you pick?
I would skip all of them. I am not ready. My body's not ready.
Let's ask Elon students which finals they would skip. It's a family affair. This is my little Camille. Camille, what final do you want to skip this year?
I would skip my macroeconomics final because it's the only final I have.
If you could skip any of your finals because they're such a freaking drag, which final would you skip?
My strategic campaigns final. I have to pitch a campaign strategy to potential clients, which is pretty nerve-wracking, I feel like. So if I could skip it, I would.
I don't blame you. What about you?
This is actually my last semester and I don't have any finals, but if I could, I would skip out on this research paper that I'm actually writing right now.
Such a bore. All we want to do is have some fun in the sun. Am I right, guys?
Definitely.
Keely, do you smell that? It's the smell of stress and the chips on my breath because it is final season. People are freaking out. If you could skip one of your finals, which one would it be and why?
Probably my bioenergetics final. It's cumulative. It's going to be really long, and I don't know what I've learned this semester at all. So yeah.
Sounds like fun. Finals are approaching. It's a terrifying time for everyone. If I could skip all my finals, I would. But if you could skip one of yours, which one would you skip and why?
I would probably skip my media law final. It's pretty awful. It's a cumulative and not excited at all.
Yeah. Cumulative is just cruel and unusual, and I think that they should get rid of that. It should be illegal.
I agree. It's going to be a fun time.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, it's been quite the semester.
And we're not finishing strong. Have a good one, ETalkers.
Welcome back to the studio. Today, Abby and Courtney are here to talk us through the best pop culture moments of spring 2017. Okay, guys, what are your favorite moments? Let's break them down.
Well, I think One Direction, like as individual people, have had a big spring.
Yeah. Yes.
Like Harry came out with his single. Today, actually, Niall announced that he is releasing another single. He already has one single.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and Liam had a baby.
I know.
I can't even.
It's like I think they're
like,
so like young, like younger than us.
mean,
but I
like
know they're like
they're our age.
they're like some of them are pretty old. I don't know.
They're like a year or two older than us.
I thought they were our age. That's kind of like
yeah.
they've like
two of them have
success
babies now.
Makes me feel so not about my life.
It's crazy. Do you think they're like gonna go back together like as a band?
I hope so.
Harry said in his Rolling Stone interview like a week ago that he has not dismissed it yet. So
that gives me hope.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in concert yet. I'm so sad.
Madison Square Garden.
I know. I never went.
there.
I'm so sad. All right. Well, one of my favorite moments was the birth of Corinne from The Bachelor. I love her. I'm literally obsessed. Everything Corinne.
I
can't.
do not watch The Bachelor, but I've heard a lot about her online.
You've never seen? Oh my God! No, she's like everything.
She's become like a meme, the whole entity. Like
she has brought so much into my life.
My cousin Finsted about making her like mac and cheese recipe that like she's famous for.
I love her. Oh my
she gave high ratings for it too.
She was definitely like the highlight of The Bachelor for me. Like the only reason I watched. She's everything. You need to watch it. It's so good.
I know people tell me that, but there's so many other shows that are good.
Well, next up is our celebrity Oh No No of the week. Stay tuned.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Katy Perry is known for her political participation, but a comment made during an Instagram Live session has made some people pretty angry. The new star was showing off her new blonde hairstyle when one fan made a statement about missing Katy's typical dark hair. Katy noticed the comment and said, "Oh really? Do you miss Barack Obama as well? Oh, okay. Times change. Bye. See you guys later." She proceeded to laugh until someone told her to log off. Katy is an outspoken supporter of Obama, but many viewers felt like she was mocking people who miss Obama.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think Katy Perry takes herself too seriously.
She doesn't take herself too seriously. Everyone knows her as this, outspoken political figure in the celebrity world, and so now it's.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a big deal. I mean, I think she wore like a Hillary dress or like an Obama dress.
Yeah.
With like a campaign slogan. I don't think that she was trying to like equate herself.
I don't think she was
with
trying
Obama. I think she knows that she's not.
Also, stars these days, like when something like, when someone's drinking the Haterade, they know how to snap back pretty fast. And so, that was her first instinct, was to snap back to that.
Yeah, and I don't think she really cares. I mean,
I don't think she cares either.
I mean, I think what's more concerning is the hair color.
Yeah.
Oh, I do not. No.
I know. I don't know.
I love her, but I just don't like the blonde.
I don't like the blonde. That's more of an oh no to me than this comment.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's just like too white.
Yeah.
Too out there.
Also, what I want to know, like when she thought of this, why was she correlating her hair color to missing Obama?
I think she was definitely, trying to make a political statement. Because I think she's trying to, I don't know, maybe engage with people, saying that a lot of people miss Obama.
Right.
Because she's, so politically active and involved.
Yeah. Those just don't correlate to me, but,
I don't know. I think she might have been trying to make a dig. Yeah. Who knows? It's Katy.
I'm excited to see her host the Met Gala.
I know. I thought it'll be fun. All right, next up, we are talking about some great ways to decorate your graduation cap. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, did you know 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Let's go to theshelterpetproject.org and meet if you are in a shelter near you. Harlow, she's one great listener who loves to hear all your stories. My kind of cat. Cerulo is a sweet, goofy boy who's eager to please. Sounds just like another dog I know. So go to theshelterpetproject.org, search your local shelters and rescues, and go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
It is almost graduation, which means some seniors are deciding how they are going to make their graduation cap special. Katy is here to talk about some design ideas. So Katy, tell us your go-to design idea.
Okay, well this is actually mine. I will be wearing this in 20 days. Horrifying. It's still a work in progress, but the most common kind of design idea is covering the top of your cap, and people can do that with fabric, ribbons. It's pretty easy. You can hot glue it safely. I actually decided to paint mine because I just felt more comfortable.
Yes, and I love the quote.
Yeah, and so I just kind of, it's pretty common. People pick a quote or just a phrase thinking their mom, dad, a quote meaningful to them, and then you just kind of decorate it. I felt like I had better control using paint. So that's what I did for this. A lot of people don't use acrylic paint, but it actually is turning out pretty well, in my opinion. And it's what I had, so I was really excited that that worked out.
Well, it's looking great so far.
Thank
you said you weren't done, right?
I'm not done. I want to cover it with flowers.
Well, I
Make
love
it
it
real
so far.
girly. Thank you.
And so tell us what this is for and what we can do with this one.
Yeah, so if you kind of want to do something a little different, something that's really trendy, aligning with the flower crown trend, is a lot of people are decorating this kind of hat part of their cap as well, and people are using fake flowers and hot gluing them. So when you wear it, it looks like a flower crown. So if you know, and that's relatively simple, you know, you're just using some fake flowers and hot gluing them on. That's not that strenuous.
And it's pretty trendy.
Pretty trendy. So it just kind of helps spice up your grad cap. I know a lot of people could do it in high school, but couldn't could in high school.
I wasn't allowed to do it in high school, but now everyone's doing it
I wasn't either, so I was like, okay, I'll take this opportunity and make it a little special.
Yeah. So what are the not to do's?
I would say the biggest thing not to do, don't cover up this button. And that is what's really difficult about using like fabric or paper to cover the top, is you have to get it precise because this is how your tassel stays on your hat. So if you cover that up or kind of mess with it too much, you can't
move it
wear
to
the tassel.
Left or right when you're graduating?
I don't know. I'll find out.
You'll find out. 20 days.
Yeah, so that's the go-to, I would say. And then also just being careful. Obviously, hot glue does work and the paint is being fine, but these aren't the most sturdy objects in the world. They're quite literally just, you know,
and they don't sit on
some plastic and cardboard. So just be careful. Don't bend it. Don't break it. If you want to decorate it, that's great, but just be careful and don't.
So what do you suggest some other quotes? I mean, I love your quotes from the Gilmore Girls. So what do you suggest some other quotes?
Something that's really popular is thanking mom and dad.
That's good. That's
because
a good
that's just kind of a classic and it's really sweet. And I have a friend who's doing thank you for giving me the world. Things like that are really sweet.
That's great. Well, I'm excited and congratulations on graduating.
Thank you.
Next up, Mary Grace and Megan cook up a storm in the ETalk kitchen. Stay tuned.
Hey ETalkers, it's Mary Grace and welcome to ETalk, where we make everything from Mexican to Italian. Today we're going to be making a caprese pesto pasta. It looks really gourmet, but it's only a few simple ingredients. Let's get started. Just finished making our caprese pesto pasta. It looks really gourmet and delicious, but it was only a few simple ingredients. So let's see how it tastes. This looks so good. Let's see. So delicious. It tastes really good. And I love the colors, and I get a little tomato and mozzarella. It's just so easy and definitely something you guys should try at home. Back to the studio.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education? What are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills. The smarts. Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
Welcome back to the studio, ETalkers. This week, we are celebrating all of our amazing seniors who are right here in the studio right now. So, I'm just going to have a few questions for y'all all to answer.
Don't cry.
Okay, so how did you all find out about ETalk? What was your first?
I'm gonna give it to Courtney.
Okay, so I'm a journalism major, but I went to the org fair, which is how probably most of us found out. So I went to the ESTB meeting, but I wanted to blog for ETalk because they said they had a blog, and I wanted to write, but I've never blogged for ETalk. But it gets the creative juices flowing. We've all come up with great ideas, and I love collaborating. So this is like my home. But Joe.
I don't want to brag, but I got asked to be on ETalk. Right, so I gave a speech at the grand opening of Biscuitville, attended by Leo Lambert and the late Dr. Danley. Leo Lambert later tweeted, "This young man is very funny," in reference to me. But yes, one of the seniors on ETalk emailed me and said, "Hey, saw your speech. You would be a great on-air personality for the show."
And have we seen you on air?
I was on the air, a couple times, but I got involved and I loved it, and here I am.
Yeah, I remember seeing Joe at the first meeting.
So I heard about ETalk from Danielle, actually, before I'd even left Australia. I asked her what she was involved in on campus, and she said ETalk and told me all about it. And so naturally I went home and was obsessed with it until I came here. And I was like, yes, I can't wait to join. And so far you've been such a family.
Awesome. Love that. Okay, so a next question for y'all.
This is when you know that none of us are on camera.
What has been your favorite block on ETalk?
Oh, I have a good one. You want to
Go ahead.
So when I found my true love, the Bachelorette episode, I had the most amazing experience, and I did not go on that date. We literally never went on.
Wait, who was it? Who did you pick?
It was that kid. What's his name? Austin. Yeah.
Austin
he's such a
Henderson?
sweetie.
The nameless bachelor.
But I guess it wasn't true love. We didn't go on our ballroom dancing date. But I've literally never felt more. It was uncomfortable, but I was dying at the same time.
I love that. I love that.
I thought that was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Anyone else?
Well, okay, I feel like I have to say fashion corner, which is so true. It's been a blessing having Matt. TBT is so true, so false. But before that, Kathleen Harper used to be the fashion expert, and one of my first packages I ever did was in her room talking about the fashions of spring 6 years ago, essentially, which was on my reel for a really long time, and I was so proud of that. I don't even think I edited it. I think I literally showed up with a camera, and I didn't do that great. So, but that was one of my best memories, so I was so proud of myself. I really thought I was killing the game.
That's so fun. So if y'all had $2 million budget, actually, if you had an endless budget, how would you guys how would you produce the show, different blocks? What would you choose to do?
Well, ETalk would love a $2 million budget or endless budget, looking at you, School of Communications. And I would fly us all to LA, and I would rent a really hype studio. Not that this studio isn't amazing, because it is, but LA studio. And then I would pay celebrities to come on, and we would interview them a real celebrity talk show, and maybe have Ryan Seacrest come on or something. Somebody who knows. Well, somebody who knows a lot about celebrity gossip and could be that expert gossiper, or Juliana Rancic. Something like that.
Love.
Okay, I would want to buy a car and produce produce our own ETalk carpool karaoke. That's what I would want to do.
That is so good.
The dream.
That is so
Wait,
good.
Katie, who's the first guest on your ETalk carpool karaoke?
Oh no, maybe Twisted Measure.
Keep it local. Keep it local. I love that.
I actually have a mic on already.
Okay.
It happens when you do audio for so long.
Abby's repping her job.
So I think that I would want to use the budget to do travel vlogs all over the world with our crew. We could do a different country every week. I just think it would be awesome. Try some food around the world. I think that would be pretty dope.
That would be so fun. Well, I love you all, and I'm going to miss you guys so much. It's just been such a fun time being with y'all. Thanks, Marie. That's all the time we have for this week. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Until next time, this is ETalk!